Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. So every community has their isms and cultural values. What does the YouTube community value? Tags! A YouTube tag is kind of like a virtual game of tag. One person answers a series of questions on a theme and then tags other members of the community to do the same. That being said, I'm not going to put a bunch of people on the spot and tag individuals, but rather invite the world at large to join in the fun, if you want to. In this game of tag, the theme is Harry Potter. But the questions that I'm answering at the bottom of the screen. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I love the story arc in that one, particularly how Harry is growing out of the angsty thing that he had going on before and is growing into his own. There's a great scene between Harry and Rufus Scrimgeour, the Minister of Magic at the time. Harry basically puts him in his place and tells him how he's wrong, and he's totally right about it. Prisoner of Azkaban. It's very artsy and it's done with this really cool thematic quality of time, and it's just sort of beautiful. Every time someone died, except for Voldemort. I didn't mind him kicking the bucket. Speaking of will not be named, Ginny Weasley. I really like how she comes into her own throughout the books. She starts off as this almost nothing character and then grows into this cool, independent spirit. Girls kicking tuchus and taking names. Hermione's cool too, but Ginny does it in a much more subtle way. So I think Patronus is basically like a spirit animal. It's part of a spell and you get this animal that's represented to help you fight off the fear that's evoked through Dementor. Dementor is a thing that sucks out your soul. So what you really need is a representation of how you act when you're afraid. And when I'm afraid, I tend to just go all MacGyver and try to figure out my way out of it. I get really pragmatic. So in that capacity, an animal that's like that, maybe the raccoon, they can get out of anything. I'm supposed to say the invisibility cloak, right? Yep, gotta say that. Well, if we read the moral of the story, I'm supposed to say invisibility cloak, but that elder wand is awfully tempting. Invisibility cloak it is, though. Prior to Pottermore sorting me, I saw myself in any of the other houses, including Ravenclaw, Slytherin, Gryffindor, where all the good guys are, yeah! But I got sorted into Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff don't care. Hufflepuff don't give it. Actually, that's not true at all. I really care quite a bit. That's just the nature of Hufflepuff. It was the only one I never saw myself in. But now that I'm sorted there, I'm awfully proud of it. There's a lot of positive things that are associated with Hufflepuff, including being loyal and respectable towards everyone. So I'll take it. Alan Rickman. Need I say more? No, but I did buy a Wii at one point thinking, oh, well, then I'll be able to play Harry Potter spells with the Wiimote and make myself feel like I'm actually casting a spell. And then I never got the Harry Potter game, so nope. I would be the referee, because I like to be in control. Also sports. I thought it was a really satisfying ending, particularly that revolving scene between Harry and Voldemort. That was pretty satisfying, and actually I prefer the book to the movie in that capacity. This is a big one. So it's at this point that I'm going to step out of my vlog persona and just get a little real with you. So Harry Potter actually helped me become a better reader. I wasn't much of a reader before I fell upon those books, and once I started reading them, I wanted to read more, and I wanted to find more stories that lit up my imagination like Harry Potter did. Harry Potter also ignited my music creativity. It'd been kind of dormant for a while, and then I read that and I was inspired to create some more music. And in fact, the music you're hearing right now is my Harry Potter symphony that I created at the time. It was partly for class, but it was also partly because it was inspiring to me. Lastly, maybe not as connected to the books, but some of the creativity that comes out of the books. I was involved for a while in a lot of Harry Potter fan fiction. I read a lot of it, and it was sort of a light in a time of darkness for me. And I was able to see my way through because I had a community and a story to connect with. This is way too serious. Back to vlog personality. But for now, a haiku. It's YouTube culture and neato tidbits for the Harry Potter tag. Snape, Snape, Severus Snape, Dumbledore.